Simple. I know the air sound. What's in my
sweetheart? Say how we're twinning.
Oh, you guys are back together?
Shut up.
I will not shut up because we know what happened behind the scenes.
Shut up. Don't.
Is OJ around?
Yes, he's around.
What God has
For the sake of OJ, I'm holding down this brotherhood.
J. Paul, you're a gentleman. Don't worry. Don't do that. Okay?
No, we are still quarreling for the sake of my brotherhood.
Okay.
Yay, guys.
It's OJ that will give you 28 vitamins. I'm annoyed.
Okay, it's already exciting. But yeah, it's the freaking weekend and we sure are super excited because now we can observe our own holiday. Anyway, I know a lot of you can't wait for the day to be over. So even if it is drags or it is too slow or whatever, we are here for you.
Sure.
Yes, Esplash is the best lunch hour entertainment show in Nigeria. Periods. And you are one of the few lucky ones tuned in because you are privileged. For that, we celebrate you. You're amazing and wonderful. Okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's time to get turned up. Join the conversation on our socials. We are at TVC Connect with the hashtag Esplash on TVC. And you can watch the show live from absolutely anywhere in the world through our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv. And
that's all.
That's all. All right, so it's about time we introduce ourselves. I'm sure you know who I am already. It's Big P, Big J. You know the vibe. Anytime you see me on your screen, it's time to, smile and have fun.
We can see your name, don't worry.
It's right here, man. It's right here, man. You know the vibe.
I'm not training with him again. In your mind, be seeing blue.
Give me meat first. Sorry. Give us meat first. You didn't give us meat.
Where's my meat from yesterday?
It's not yet gist.
No, the one you went yesterday. I thought you were supposed to bring meat.
Okay, you did one yesterday. Where's the meat?
Honey pot.
When I came back to work, the people I saw, I gave.
Again. It's like that now.
Again.
2-0.
This beef.
In fact, J. Paul, let's do chef.
Imagine saying we beef because of meat.
Buy ram like this.
Honey pot, you will buy ram for us.
Okay, all right.
So we are beefing now because of meat.
See, let me tell you something. Before I was begging, I'm not begging you again. You that J. Paul. I am not begging you again.
I'm not even doing again.
You're not doing it again. No, use your whole full chest to tell people that you're not
let me tell you guys something. These people, that's how they do. Next thing, this one will start running to this one like his Bollywood movie.
Guess what?
Next thing, Honey pot to say, hey, J. Paul, I'm not talking
Why
to you.
did you hug me this morning? Now, we now got on national TV. You now told J. OJ, brotherhood. Don't do... Anyway, this guy, he has hugged me this morning. Oh, God. All right, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the show in the crowd. It is the hostess with the mostest. It is Honey Shmoney. It is Honey Flames, the baddest in the game. It is Honey Kokok. You don't feel that?
I know they feel it.
Why are you doing chicken dance?
What's Chef Davi's dance? You don't feel that? Why are you laughing to my joke? I don't like it.
I was laughing to Chef Dami.
Okay, now that the people in black are gone, it's my turn to introduce myself. As you know, my name is Catherine. You all know me as Lady Cat, Her Royal Hotness, Queen Cat, Her Royal Hotness,
Birthday girl,
Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate baby, Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby, and it's still my birthday.
Okay, we are celebrating all weekend.
Yes,
so
this dress
where the party
was a birthday gift, actually, from my friend at House of Aida.
Okay.
She made this for me and a couple of other outfits.
All right, thank you so much, House of Aida. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got an exciting show lined up for you today. And first up, we'll be bringing you the latest update with our entertainment news segment. Following that, we will be celebrating some of our favorite celebrities on Celebrity Birthday Shoutouts.
We will then take a trip down memory lane on Rewind before diving into the wild and crazy world of social media on Social View, which will be brought to us by Catherine.
And on the other half of the show, we'll have one of us expressing gratitude on the Tweet Up segment, followed by the news recap, after which we will be checking out an event package.
On today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking 5 people you will find at the park. We will then wrap up the show for the week with a reminder that
happiness is free!
Stupid.
Maya. OG before IG.
As in, best dressed.
I'm telling you.
All right, it is now time for the entertainment news, and we are starting with this good news. Kunle Afolayan, RMD, Jade Oshiberu, and others to join Oscars voting members. The Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences, popularly known as the Oscars, has extended invitations to Nollywood filmmaker and writer Kunle Afolayan, actor Richard Mofe Damijo, producer and writer Jadesola Oshiberu, film writer Shola Dada, and film director CJ Obasi. The Nigerian creatives were listed among the 398 distinguished artists and executives expected to join the organization in 2023. According to the organization, membership selection is based on professional qualifications with an ongoing commitment to representation, inclusion, and equity. Academy CEO Bill Kramer and Academy President Janet Yang said, and I quote, "The Academy is proud to welcome these artists and professionals into our membership. They represent extraordinary global talents across cinematic disciplines and have made a vital impact on the arts and sciences of motion pictures and on movie fans worldwide." End of quote. Just so you know, if the new invitees honor the Academy's call, they have the opportunity to participate in the Oscars nomination and winners voting process. Kunle Afolayan, Richard Mofe Damijo, Jadesola Oshiberu, Shola Dada, and CJ Obasi now joins the list of Nigerians who have been invited as members of the Academy. If you would recall, last year the Academy admitted Funke Akindele Bello, Daniel K. Daniel, and Blessing Effiong Egbe into the class of 2022. Congratulations.
Big congratulations, big congratulations.
It actually shows that these people have put in the work. They're doing fantastically well. And I'm not even surprised when I saw names like Kunle Afolayan, RMD, Jade. It's so wonderful. I'm so happy for them.
It's happy times to be a Nigerian, especially in the creative arts and the creative field. I mean, we've seen from the Grammys giving a whole, what do you call it, segment, category to Africa. That's to tell you that I think this has also been because of the birth of digital streams, you know, from iTunes and the rest now to streaming platforms for film. So they see the numbers, they see that Africa actually has numbers, Nigeria has numbers, and we stream our thing, we go all out for ourselves, and they see that we're actually doing amazing. So it's about time that, in fact, the Nigerian film should win an Oscars, you know, because we're actually getting towards that. I mean, last year there was lots of controversy around the fact that some films were not nominated, some films, you know, maybe I mean,
it wasn't about Oscars, so it was us doing ourselves.
Yes, it was us, you know. So at the end of the day, this is to tell you that aside all the drama that is happening, they are still giving us. They say, you know what, we see what you guys are doing. We love what you guys are doing. Come and be a part of the international community, because it's about time. Nigeria is a global force when it comes to anything creative. So thumbs up to that.
I'm just super excited about all of this, because there was a time that in Nigeria, when you talk about movies, it has to be a full-length movie. But now you see a lot of people doing short films, and then they send or go themselves with the short films to international film festivals, and you see them winning awards for short films that on a normal day back then, when you see someone do a short film, say, this one, they play. Waiting this one, they do, they play. But now people are focusing on both full-length movies, series, and short films, and they're doing amazingly pretty well. Like, I saw a couple of short films at the Sundance Festival, at the Tribeca Film Festival, a lot of international festivals. And apart from the fact that they won awards, at least 2 or 3 awards each, they were also being shown at the cinemas in those places for like 1 week. So this is to show that we have great content. We put out what is good, and we just have room for more encouragement and improvement.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, moving on. Another good news. Angela Bassett to receive an honorary award, an honorary Oscar award. American actress Angela Bassett is set to receive an honorary Oscar from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. According to the Academy, Angela Bassett will receive an Academy Honorary Award alongside comedy legend Mel Brooks and editor Carol Littleton, with the John Hirschholz Humanitarian Award going to the Saunders Institute, Michelle Shatter. Just so you know, the actor received her first Oscar nomination in 1994 for her iconic portrayal of Tina Turner in the biopic What's Love Got to Do with It? She also received a history-making nomination last year for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, becoming the first actor to be nominated for a Marvel Studios superhero movie. In a statement, Academy President Janet Yang wrote, the Academy's Board of Governors is thrilled to honor 4 trailblazers who have transformed the film industry and inspired generations of filmmakers and movie fans. She added, across our decades-long career, Angela Bassett has continued to deliver transcendent performances that set new standards in acting. Mel Brooks lights up our art with humor, and his legacy has made a lasting impact on every facet of entertainment, while Carrie Littleton's career in film editing serves as a model for those who come after her. Concluding, she wrote, a pillar of the independent film community, Michelle Sata has played a vital role in the careers of countless filmmakers around the world. The 4 Oscar statues will be presented at the Academy's 14th Governors Awards event, scheduled for Saturday, November the 18th, 2023, at the Fairmont Century Plaza in Los Angeles.
Congratulations. Yes, this is super exciting. Good news on all fronts, and the fact that people's work is being appreciated. At the end of the day, a lot of people have been talking about Angela Bassett not getting some accolades, not getting her flowers, not getting things that she's supposed to have gotten. Because apart from Black Panther, she's been doing a lot of movies before then. But now, all of this new achievements, this is also saying that she's moving on to greater things. So congratulations to her and all the other statutes.
All right, so I don't know how she's going to feel about this, of course. Something as big as this, Oscars giving you an honorary award, not just anybody giving you an honorary award, is fantastic, and it's like in line with what it is in line with what you're doing. But I'm just thinking honorary award is quite different from, you know, when you have done a movie and then they have nominated you and you won for that movie, because we could see a countenance last year. Was it last year or early this year? Early this year. Yes, we could see it early this year when, you know, the award came on, and then, you know, they nominated her and she did not get to win it. There was a lot of banter, you know, right there online. People were not having it. In fact, you know, who was that person now? The 2 dudes who went to present an award and they were like, Auntie, like, we love you.
I think,
what's this guy's name? The guy that we've been talking about, Michael B. Jordan, and another one that's actually been in the news lately. So,
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. So I'm just hoping that she's happy with this one, because I think it's actually quite different, especially when you're put in a lot of work. And I'm thinking, when I saw it, I'm like, okay, so is it that Oscars all of a sudden just realized, because is it possible that you have done an award, you know, event, and then you just realize that perhaps we're supposed to give this person, let us make it up. So I'm like, thoughts in my head.
I mean, let's not forget, the Oscars has always had controversy around them, especially with the fact that blacks have said they've not been recognized properly at the Oscars. I think there's only one, if memory serves me right, if I'm correct, there's only one black woman who's won. I think it's Halle Berry, so I can't remember. But they've not actually gotten the accolades, you know. It's only recently that people like Will Smith, Denzel, and the rest have been getting the accolade, and that's because there's been lots of backlash before now. I remember even there was an Oscars that they said, you know what, the blacks said we're going to boycott.
True.
I think this was like 2 years ago, so they said they were going to boycott it. So her being given an honorary award, like you said, it's like, okay, you're finally giving me something. You know, she's been there for a long time. The biopic that she did on Tina Turner was enough to get her an award.
Epic.
You know, Black Panther, first Marvel nomination as an actor is a big achievement, but she could have taken that home. Everybody knows that she did fantastic. And even not for anything, the fact that, you know, with the whole Chadwick Boseman thing, just give it to her. She deserves it. You know, but at the end of the day, yeah, she's won it. She's taking home an award, an Oscar award. So
exactly.
Congratulations to her.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to her.
Definitely.
All right, congratulations are in order as Chrissy Teigen and John Legend secretly welcome baby boy. 5 months after the arrival of daughter St. Maxine Stevens, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend have welcomed their fourth child via surrogate. The celebrity couple shocked their Instagram followers by revealing their son, Ren Alexander's birth on Wednesday, June 28. While John Legend shared the newborn baby's name as Ren Alexander Stevens, alongside photos, Chrissy Teigen opted for a much more personal post. She acknowledged that she has always wanted 4 children. However, after losing their son Jack in 2020, she and the singer reached out to a surrogacy agency as she was unsure if she would be able to carry any more babies on her own. Though Chrissy Teigen wanted to try to carry just one more time, which successfully resulted in her welcoming St. Still, she and John connected with a surrogate, Alexandra, who was a perfect match for the family. Eventually, while carrying St., she learned that Alexandra had become pregnant with their little boy. She also wrote, and I quote, "Just minutes before midnight on June 19th, I got to witness the most beautiful woman, my friend, our surrogate, give birth amidst a bit of chaos, but with strength and pure joy and love." In conclusion, she wrote, "We want to say thank you for this incredible gift you have given to us, Alexandra. And we are so happy to tell the world he's here with a name forever connected to you, Ren Alexander Stevens. Our hearts and our home are officially full, and to our Jack, we know both their angel kisses are from you," end of quote. So you know, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend are also parents to 3 other children: 7-year-old daughter Luna, 4-year-old son Miles, 5-month-old daughter St., and not forgetting Jack, who was lost following a miscarriage.
All right, congratulations to them. That's actually good news, and I like the constant awareness, people not holding back any information about what they did to have children, especially when you had a child 5 months ago and you're having another one. Like, what miracle happened around that? Yeah, so in fact, when I saw it and I'd not even read the details, like, oh, they didn't know that Alexandra had become pregnant, you know, while they were still trying for, you know. So I thought, these people must really like children, but as it has happened the way it has happened, children are blessings. So,
of course.
I mean, congratulations to them. I love it. And I love the fact that they never forget Jack. They're still going back, you know, remembering him, making, the 2 kisses, angel kisses are from Jack and all that. I love that. Congratulations to them. God bless their family.
The world is actually changed so much.
So much.
A lot.
The world has changed so much. So imagine me as a child and they say, you know, these are your parents, but this is the person that actually conceived and gave birth to you. It's very hard to, like, you know, put your brain around it. So a lot of people, Naomi Campbell has had...
Yes, she has a child.
Through surrogacy.
It was just yesterday or thereabouts the news came out.
Yes.
Even before that, I think it was one of the Kardashians that came out to say, you know what, nobody really told her
that it will be like that.
That it will be like this, that she's not really connecting
with the child. But Kim said that it's not the same thing for her.
Exactly. Different people have different experiences.
I mean, we like I love the fact that science has evolved. You know, the fact that if a woman cannot carry, sometimes a woman's body is tired.
Yeah,
you know, especially after children back to back, her body is tired.
Bodies are even different.
Yeah,
very different.
Bodies are different. So if she cannot carry, gone are the days where people say, oh, I've lost my wife to childbirth and all that stuff, because medically they can check and see, can she make it? Can she carry it? If she cannot, oh, somebody else can carry it for you. You know, so I love the fact that science has evolved to that level. But I'm still trying to wrap my head around the, you know, the feeling of, okay, this is...
Especially when you say somebody is your brother. And then you know that pregnancy goes for 9 months and the person is older than you by 5 months. And then you're wondering, do we have the same parent? But I think that it is because of the generation you come from. I think when it comes to these children, at some point, it's like, it can't even be like that for them because it's very, very different. You're battling with it because it is new to you. It is somewhat new to you. They are going to, like, it is...
They'll get used to it.
It is what they are born into. So I don't think...
For us, it's different.
Yes,
for them, this new
generation is... Because things have really, really changed. In fact, if I'm going to derail a bit, I was at a table once, but I decided not to be a part of the conversation because at that point, it wasn't even my business.
Yeah.
So 2 people were discussing and they were talking about, you know, homosexuality and all of those things. And so one person was saying that she does not like the fact that this thing is becoming popular and all that, that how we should tell our children, like they know that I am the mother, they know that this person is the father, and then we take, and then when this world is becoming something else that's, you now have two dads, go to, two men go to school, they will now say, this is the mother, this is the, that you want to confuse my, and the other person who it does not align with that person in our thoughts was trying to like argue it out that what do you mean and all that, but it wasn't actually my own business, so I just kept quiet, enjoyed my meal and stood up and left. So I think that when it comes to those people who are being born right now, they are going to acclimatize to that. So because you did not come from when that's when that started happening. So that is why it is different.
There are even movies being produced to let people know about all of these things, to create awareness. I saw a movie where children were talking about their birth parents and the parents they live with. Gone were the days where parents found it out to tell their children that, oh, you were adopted, and then
they even encourage
These
them.
days, they tell them.
No, from the outset, they have always encouraged them. If a child is adopted, you don't keep it away.
Many of them do not.
That was actually a thing in the past, because I know someone who
many of them don't.
was adopted, right? But in the house, they never talk about
it. Okay, so the thing is that,
don't.
so I have a friend who was adopted a child, and the child knows that he's adopted. So that is, way back, people would just use adoption loosely. Yes, you have adopted the child, but it wasn't that you went through the proper process. But the person I'm talking about went through the proper process. You signed, they tell you the terms and conditions that actually come with this.
They don't. A lot of them do not tell them. But these days, at least, people are learning, and they know that, yes, this is what this is. It doesn't mean you're not a part of that family. It only means that we love you, and this is what the truth is.
Right, that's all we can take on entertainment news. Wow. Let's now get into celebrity birthday shout-outs. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Blessing Effiong, 2005, nicknamed Iron Mike and Kid Dynamite in his early career, and later known as the baddest man on the planet, is considered one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. And
recently, he was in the movie I watched, Medellin. Those guys were scared. But if now you don't go fear. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Vincent D'Onofrio is 64 today. You might remember the American actor, producer, and director for his supporting and leading roles in both film and television. He played the role of Edgar the Bug in Men in Black and the series. Other movies to his credit include Escape Plan, Daredevil, Jurassic World, Daredevil, Hawkeye, and others.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And I have a special birthday shout out to my friend, Onome. Today's his birthday. I wish you the very, very best. And I really do hope that you have a good day today and you enjoy the rest of your day, okay? God bless you.
Happy birthday to every single person who's celebrating today. We love you. We celebrate you. It's such a beautiful time to be alive. So enjoy. I love it when it falls on weekend. And it's Friday. Just be sure that you're enjoying every bit of it, okay?
My weekend started yesterday.
Do shakara, man.
I'm just here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly take a look into entertainment history on Rewind. We'll be right back. Gold insurance.
Another angle. What's happening with Davido? Because at this juncture, I'm not understanding all the videos and everything. Like, okay, so it's not news that there was first an American lady named Anita who came out to say that, yes, they've been dating since 2017. She's pregnant for him and all of that. And she came out with receipts. Like, she keeps putting out receipts and all of that. But the French lady now posted a video where she was talking to Davido on the phone in her car. He called her. And at the point, he was like, I'll call you back. My dad is calling me. I'm like, hey.
But guess what? There is another news now that they're saying that Chioma is the second wife, not the first wife. I'm like, hey.
I heard that one too.
And I'm saying again that, hey, like my thought just went back to what you said yesterday, that there is no, hell has no fury
at all
than a woman's scorn.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was like, Davido, you have gone to pull the kinikon of a mad woman because what is like tap is just running. No, I'm like, please stop.
They don't want stop. Oh. I even saw a report somewhere. I don't know how true it is, but now they're saying that Chioma is pregnant and that it seems his second baby mama is also pregnant.
But to be honest, we said a lot on this already. Right now, I just want to mind my business and drink my water.
Yes, better mind your business because you guys, I'm looking at the guys that are talking about this thing and they are like
if you look at them,
like they are holy. I'm looking at you with a bombastic side eye because it is the person's own that is out. So
yes,
all of you people, you know what you do in secret. So don't let me hear pee. If I hear pee,
Even Bobby did one video where he met a lady and said, oh, hello. And then immediately she said her name. Baba just come out here and say, I don't want no Anita in my life. All right, so let's just start Socialville. And we're starting with this one. Odunlade Adekola, this is a conversation between someone and his mom. So he says, Mom, let me introduce my girlfriend. The mom says, you couldn't find anything better. And he says, leave me alone, I love her. And the mom says, shut up, I'm talking to her, Joe. And he's like, what?
wow.
So when you know that your son is a terror and you're protecting the lady, this is women supporting women.
Wow. You couldn't find anything better. The boy himself called it I love her.
Hey, they feel himself. They feel him.
But at that point, what are you supposed to think as a woman?
But you know, this mother sounds like you.
So you think it is what
wow, honey boy.
I'm not surprised, Sha. OJ said that I cannot be a lawyer. And that is how I'll be defending someone and I'll say, pause, George.
You too, why do you do it?
I don't know the person that is better between me and Lai Wasabi.
Wahala. So let's talk about job interviews in Europe and in Africa. So in Europe, someone goes for a job interview and says, sir, I'm here for the job. And the interviewer says, what can you offer and what's your qualification? In Africa, he gets there and says, I'm here for the job, sir. And the response is, so who sent you?
So I've always said this thing, I've always said this thing. Here is who sent you, who do you know?
Yeah.
Over there, like, that's why even when people go abroad and they start to look for jobs, within a couple of months,
you
as
get
long
something.
as you will find something.
Of
but
course.
here, you can search for 2 years. You will not get. Except somebody refers you somewhere and say, oh, it's my son, or it's my brother's, it's my family member.
My uncle's brothers, uncles.
And that's why we also don't get people who are actually qualified for the job, competent, that can do the job, getting the job. So now we lose it. Let me not be too serious with this conversation because this one is paining me. Because look at Canada, look at all these other countries. We are losing our most qualified personnel. Most qualified students, most qualified people are traveling out of the country because that's where they can get a job with their qualifications. And it's sad. It's definitely sad.
All right. So let's move to this next one. And we can see the meme king is shocked, or should I say is flabbergasted. Anyway, this one says, morning till night, your status na heartbreak. What do your mama no see for marriage? You don't see them for relationship. I beg, where you they chook your leg? Where you they go? Where do you they find?
Actually.
It's true.
I think some people have not experienced the kind of shege banza some people have experienced.
In other relationship.
And they will not be thinking, do you have 2 heads? Do they have just...
That's why
you get one of my guy. We always know when he get heartbreak. Because another time you see motivational quote. That's right.
But do you know that is how you can never catch me.
Once he does that, we don't know.
In fact, somebody told me that they have a friend that once they, you know how you have both partners' numbers, and once they're having issues, you can see both of them. They'll just be messing up on their...
Wow. Wahala. Last, everybody go day all right. If you don't chop breakfast, you chop buffet. So we can see Sabino's, and this one is saying, na money where I no get. They cause all this nonsense. How I go drag my Jen go drag me back. So at this juncture, first question, when was the last time you serviced your Jen? Secondly, did Jen get power pass?
No, you already said it's paid the money where you know, because if it's a proper Jen that you just use key or from the house. You are just sitting there in the house.
Press a button.
You know? So, you don't talk about the problem.
Almost, Sakpa na bad team. I remember that year. Not be even the dragging. Now, the thing will come hit you. Whoa!
Hey, now some bam.
It will pain you. Then when you're not dragging, the thing will come cut.
That's the worst.
I've gone through so much.
All right, so this is someone's message. And as you can see, it says, send your stupid account. And the response is, okay, my lord. So even if the account is stupid or not, okay, I will send it. As long as you send the money.
Say that you should call Malu Boda so that you can eat meat.
So this one is dedicated to people who always say, please send or send, please. I post my papa, you say send, please. My papa na meme. There are some people that when you post something, the next thing, you guys have not had any chat or conversation in a long time. Next thing they say is, send, please, please send. Some will just say send. But
I really don't have people like that on my, well.
Then what if your papa?
I don't even have a lot of, I censor the people that I bring onto my.
Then what if your papa, how your papa look, where they want if
No, maybe the person just wants to celebrate your daddy on behalf of
I said my own.
You know, some people are...
Please. The guy don't go already, so...
I know if I post in picture, ask me to send, I go send to you.
All right, let's move on to the next one. And this one says, so make I use my Android phone, transfer 2K to your iPhone 13 in proper fraction. When the numerator is greater than the denominator, it can't go. And that's very true.
Wow.
Imagine 13 over 2.
Wow.
That's like 7.5. There's still points, so it cannot go.
Shall I transfer the money?
I know they transfer them, now waiting in me.
Yeah, wait me.
iPhone users always say, Android. Now you won't collect money from Android phone. Go me person will get iPhone.
Okay.
Is this your sub?
Me?
No, this one has both.
Yeah, so you're only someone 2K. You say, because of iPhone 13. But I send the money.
J4 plays both ways, don't worry. Okay, so let's check out this one. It'd be like, okay, I'm wearing short dress, but it's not Misha. Say, come in a short dress. But if I tell him to come in a Range Rover, no problem.
So, I am so sorry. Guys can be all kind of pathetic. And then, yes, turn, look at me. And then they will expect the most. They will be doing shakara, be choosing and so they can look all like, are you joking? You to come in your Range Rover. It's not your mate that is driving. What don't I mean?
Only for
So what should we be saying?
Calm down.
Come in what?
Come comfortable. Just be comfortable. Just tell her where you're taking her to, and then she'll dress appropriately. You don't have to tell her what to wear.
If you like, don't come looking fine.
Of course, she'll come looking fine. You don't have to tell her.
And you to come looking fly.
But if she wasn't looking fine or fly...
So that we will not be sweating when we are going on a date.
Jeff, let me tell you something. She wasn't looking fine or fly in the first place. You wouldn't have spoken to her. Exactly.
Well, you see,
and that's on period.
I'll not they follow you argue.
Me, you know that I'm actually still fighting with you.
Hey, only for blood.
Oh, Jay.
And but see how Meme King is pointing at you. That's you. So this one is saying, if you caught your man cheating, it means you never loved him. Love is blind. How did you see him? Now, wow.
I don't understand this.
I want motivator.
If you caught your man cheating, it means you never loved him. So you should be blind.
And when you see him cheating, turn a blind eye and say, no, you're not seeing him. Doesn't make sense at all, Abby. Makes no sense at all. Over to you guys. Please go analyze it and tell us what you think on our social media. We are TVC Connect. But right now, we're done with Social View for today and this week. We hope you enjoyed every little bit of the craziness. It's time to move on to the second hour of the show. So, guys, stay tuned.
And thank you so much for staying right here with us. It's now time for the second hour of the show. And we're starting with a trade-off segment. And as you already know, we always love to end the week with some gratitude.
So I'm grateful for a lot of things. Where do I start? So first of all, I'm grateful for the gift of life. I'm grateful for good health of mind and body. And I'm also grateful for good people around. Yesterday was my birthday, as we already know. And I realized that there's nothing as good as having good people around you, people who care about you, than having every other thing. Yes, it's good to have other good things of life, but when you have those things and you still have people to share the moment with, that is something to be really grateful for. There are people who have all what they want, but they don't have people around them to encourage them or to celebrate with them. They're alone in misery and all of that. But yesterday, I got massive love and support, gifts. Like, there were a lot of things that I wasn't even expecting, and I got them, and I am super duper grateful for that. I know that, yes, it might not be all what I expected and all of that, but at the end of the day, the little things count. And when you're grateful for the little things, the bigger ones will come. So at the end of the day, thank you, everybody. And I want to say thank you to the Esplash team, because they know I love scent. And they gave me perfume yesterday, guys. I was so emotional. Like, Honeypot did a whole speech, and it was emotional damage. But yes, guys, I do not take anyone for granted. I love you guys. Thank you for all the wishes, the gifts, money, everything. And I love my Esplash team, and I would never, ever trade them for anything in the world. Yes, we fight, we pray, everything, but we love each other. The love is there. Eh? What is this one?
Shut up your mouth.
Director did not say cut or action or anything.
What sort of character
As
You traded us for meat.
Don't touch me. I am not playing with you.
No, that's true. And Honeypot, wait.
We are grateful to God for you, Catherine. Don't go there.
You see why I said we fight and we are in love.
Let's go
We
there.
fight,
That's where I
we
want
play,
to go.
and we love. So Honeypot, after that gratitude now, please, where's our meat? Meat of the one, the two.
And Catherine gave us popsicle yesterday. She gave me popsicle. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Shebi, I was calling you left. We gave your own.
Gave to Ikiru your own. Because
I was shouting, J. Paul, they said you had left. It was in the freezer.
Why you now? No, it's your own. I want to say.
She did try.
Forget popsicle.
We can always buy.
the meat.
We can always buy popsicle. Honeypot, I want meat.
Dala will surely give you, because I saw the last video, she carried a whole interesting
You're not
stuff.
trying to.
Honeypot, boycott.
With her, it's her birthday. You. Where's
Honeypot.
But it wasn't me who did gratitude.
But Honeypot, at the end of the day, your meat matter now since yesterday, and I carry over.
They one day too.
They one day too. And not one piece.
How many bodies my body that
Not
they
one
want to
piece.
eat my meat?
Honeypot. You want to know how many bodies
If
your
you
body?
were giving OJ meat, you would have been told by now.
Don't bring OJ into this, and don't talk to me again as you're looking at
I'm
me.
fighting for my brother. I'm fighting for us.
He said our brother. You
Don't
wait.
don't talk to me again.
Don't talk to me too.
You people should not believe this, J-Paul. When we go on break now, we come and hug Honeypot. End of matter. End of discussion.
Yes.
He has betrayed OJ.
Yes.
OJ said continue. Nice
Yes.
one.
Because if you were
I'll
giving
deliver.
him the vitamins he needed, he would have.
He would have grown. He's still a growing child. Honeypot is not fair. The things that you do. First,
OJ, you know
now
I know you come for 28 vitamins, okay? All right, let's move on.
Honeypot, there's evidence, so.
If you didn't catch it earlier,
We cut it. We cut that one.
here is a quick summary of the entertainment news. This will not kill me.
All right, so we told you that Kunle Afolayan, RMD, Jade Oshiberu, and others to join Oscars voting members.
Congratulations to them.
We also told you Angela Bassett to receive an honorary Oscar.
And we ended it by telling you that Chrissy, Teigen, and John Legend secretly welcome baby boy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take the short break. We'll be back and keep it. Wow, 10 years, like 10 years, 10.0. So that means he's done this for 10
years.
10 years. That's a big
That's a
feat.
decade. That's a big feat right
Big
there.
feat.
And Ajabo is clearly talented. What he does is actually very unique, special. The animation is what? Gangster. Love, 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 love. I mean...
It's actually... Are you still talking? Okay.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so it's actually his evolution for me. Started up with stand-up comedy, and then along the line, he just came up with all the comics, the cartoons, and everything. And on the side, he still does his comedy. It's just something brilliant. And when you start something, you're always looking for ways to improve. So I have to give it to him because from when he started the first one that went viral, the Aboki, add the eggs, add the cotton one, like, is evolved in so many ways, and I'm just grateful on its behalf too.
Talking about evolution, so I mean, there's a trajectory that comedy has taken.
Yep.
In Nigeria, recently, it used to be stand-up comedy from the days of a night of thousand laughs, all that, and then people now started having their own, shows, TV shows, comedy shows, and then it went to, the Basket Mouth came, Bovi came, they started having their own, shows as well. Yep. But now it's changed to social media, right? The new guys on the block are the social media guys.
Of course.
Stand-up comedy is not getting as much attention as it used to back in the day. So at the end of the day, the new guys are now taking it to the forefront. Now we have, I can't remember his name. I think it's the Stalker or somebody who has a Netflix special. One of these new guys. SLK has a Netflix special.
Yep. Where you saw Chris.
Where you see Kevin Hart and the others.
Kevin Hart,
yes.
Chris Rock did one.
AY has his own special as well. So now that's the new trajectory that they're entering into. So I would really love us to keep the culture of stand-up comedy still going. I don't know how they want to do it, what plan, but that stand-up comedy, it's something where families, people always want to come together, sit down and have fun. Usually at the end of the year, people want to sit down. I just want it to keep staying there as it used to.
I think since SLK did that, what you're saying right now is not something to be afraid of. Since somebody has launched that, other people will follow suit, and then they will still continue to create more new stuff.
Because if you remember, Ajebo was one of the guys who started this online thing, with his animation.
Yep.
The Ajebo animation, it was so interesting back in the day. So
if you're a lover of stand-up comedy, I think there are a couple of comedy clubs around Lagos that you can actually go to. Some of them do weekly or monthly or bi-weekly.
It's true.
So you can always go there because even the youngsters, the new comedians, stand-up comedians, they go to these comedy clubs to test their material. And then they grow from them. So by the time they test their material in this comedy club, they didn't laugh. They go here, they didn't laugh. Before you know it, they get better.
My friend Didon had one when it was in Nigeria, and then he would do it every Friday. I think it was around Ikeja. I've been there like once, twice, and then there is this sweet banga so you can that time it was. So I understand what you're talking about.
Meat is not enough.
Okay, does something like that.
Meat is not enough. You are bringing banga up again.
Yes, now banga and starch. You either eat it with snail or catfish.
And guess what?
I ate recently.
OJ is even still owing me banga and starch. And then he has
don't bring my friend into this. My friend does not owe you anything.
Honeypot.
You are the one that owes him.
Alausa that he can order for you. I have their number. You can call them.
Don't worry.
I ate recently.
That growing child.
That's all with our event package. That's all.
Is this Emilokon before the slang came out?
Was it before or after? I think it was that period, Sha.
Okay. I just wanted to know whether it was from that
was that period.
Emilokon,
But at the end of the day, ire owo Emilokon. Wetin happen?
Translate.
Okra?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okra.
In my own words, I use my don't. What for?
All right, let's get into other things. Meeting new people is great for a number of reasons. Bumping into them while you're taking a stroll in the park is even better because while parks are amazing on their own, the different kind of people you get to meet in a park makes the whole experience even better. Let's talk about 5 people you'll find at the park. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
All right, the first person you would meet in a park is the average Joe. This person goes to the park fairly often, and it's one of their favorite things in the world. They have a specific spot they like to sit at. They might bring a few tall cans, and they know the perfect way to conceal them. Their goal is actually to relax as much as humanly possible.
Is that you, Ifyom?
The only park I know is amusement park.
You don't know water park?
I did go some places now, but the only time, remember when we were kids now? Amusement park.
Park and water parks, yeah.
Water park.
You go swim, eh? Go crawl.
Fun times. They used to give me meat
How
there.
can you be Efion and you don't know how to swim? It's inside water.
Because crocodiles are inside water. It shocked me.
What are you talking about?
Therefore, go and learn.
Let's move on, Jerry. The musician. The park isn't just a bunch of people hanging around this individual. It's an audience for which they can perform their brand new material. He or she is usually alone on a bench, belting out a couple original tunes followed by a cover. No one's paying attention, but for some reason, that doesn't seem to bother them. And that's the truth.
Yep.
You find, especially the Oyibo people,
Yep.
I mean, you just find that person just doing his thing, and maybe one day somebody might just notice and somebody might just drop
a coin or money,
something like, yeah. So, I mean.
And then sometimes if it's a popular or a trending song, some people will join in
That's
and
right,
sing
that's
along
right.
and might even dance. So yes.
Yeah, so the other day, it might not even, because Nigerians too, yes, as we said, are already imitating that. So you can find that at the park. The other time I went to buy suya at Ikeja, and I saw a man, you know, strumming his guitar, and he was singing, and, you know, he was bringing back all those old gospel songs that I loved. And I made sure, because I was enjoying and singing, I'm like, if I leave without dropping it, it will not be good, because you enjoyed it. You enjoyed me.
Free performance.
You're going to buy suya. Meat.
Now suya is for meter. Should she have given him suya?
It's fine.
No, it's this.
I know that. I know.
He's giving meat up. It's fine.
Up and down.
Okay, moving on to the next one. The Let's Go people. This person doesn't see the appeal of the park. They get there, complain about sitting on the ground, and wonder how people can stay there for hours on end. They're standing while people are sitting, and they're ready to leave as soon as they get there. So I
did Restless people.
No,
I went to the park recently, and I met some of these people were there. My niece's birthday, a while back, we decided to just go to the park and spend time as a family. And it was fun. We rented a mat, because we didn't go with a mat, and then we had like a picnic or something, and it was pretty interesting. We even did the whole color code thing, come with colors, give out colors and everything. And we saw different types of people, and this Let's Go person, there was this guy that came with this girl, and she was just too, I don't know what word to use, but she wasn't comfortable with the environment. She kept looking around like maybe someone was after her or something, and she wanted to go. So those are the Let's Go people.
No, I would think the Let's Go people are more of people who are, you find office people a lot, especially people who are on their phones, making meetings, making calls. Immediately they sit down, they are standing up again, and they are moving. So they are always on the move.
Busy people.
Busy, yeah.
That's how it is.
Right, so let's talk about the next people, the lovebirds. Every park has its own set of couples that visit regularly to spend some time with each other. Some of them are really sweet, but some you just don't want to look at. Some even romance around the trees like it's an Indian movie.
I saw lovebirds, oh.
If I see you romancing around and it is not good for the sight, and there are children around, I'll come and meet you that you should stop fornicating, because I'll call the police on you, because what nonsense.
Only for the one that
Get
I
a
saw.
room.
That's
the one I saw, they were very cute.
room.
Bro, this is the people they made park
Yes,
for.
the park for.
It's not for you and I.
No,
It's for them.
to
It's not
have
for
their
people that
special
are
moment.
quarreling over meat. People that...
Wow.
You're going to mind the way you talk.
Now me mess up.
Now you know what they find.
Now me mess up. Now me raise my voice by myself to say that's my name. Now me mess up.
Cute thing.
I can't even talk to me again.
And I'll tell you later, you said no.
Now me mess
The
up.
cute.
You shot yourself in the leg.
I'm a cute crocodile.
That one said day. Say two of you will come and start going to the park so that you'll be the lovebirds in the park. Because I'm not understanding this black on black love.
Let's go and sort our issue out at the park.
No, it's fine.
Good. I'll be the referee. I'm in red already.
You know that I love you.
It's not Efion. It's Efion.
Efium.
Efium. You know
Don't even call the name. Don't call the name.
Efium. You know I love
Opium. No.
Oh. I remember that girl. Somebody called him Mofio. Was it?
Wow.
I mean,
Okay. With all this energy, let's move on to the last set of people, the energetic children. Parents bring their children to play in the park. The swings and slides are always crowded with children playing around. You also find them at the food stands and sometimes the queues for a ride on the horse for those parks with provision for such services. These people, you don't want to cross their path in the park because...
The thing about these
you done?
energetic kids is it always ends with cry in Lagos here. Because they run, please, parents go,
come here. But funny
yeah,
enough, I feel like these days parents are letting their children have fun and everything. Because you go to some parks and then you see some parents come with their kids and before they start their wahala, they don't give them limits. Say, don't go there, don't go there.
Yeah,
so you already have your limits. So most times, there was this child that went to meet her dad that, oh, daddy want to, like, come and follow, drag the father, make her not go alone, go together. So at the end of the day, people who go to the park go for different things. Some people even go there to jog.
I was just saying this to know. So on social media, I think it was yesterday or so, I saw, you know, all these rides, all these crazy rides in amusement parks. And
Yes.
So there was one I saw in India. So the thing just, it was rolling up in the air and then it just landed.
Hey!
That's my fear of all these things. You will not catch me on them. I just remembered.
That's first that I've been on one before. In fact, I've been on two. One out of Nigeria, outside Nigeria, and they were saying that if you're wearing a wig, bring your wig. So that, because no, you won't come back with it. You will not come back with it. There was nothing I did not think about. I was just praying that it stops. And this one was just about 5 minutes. That 5 minutes, it was as if I saw everything. I saw my dead father. I saw
the one I went on.
I remember, like, there was... The person beside me suffered. I held the hand as if I wanted to break his bone. Because what?
It's actually
and
fun.
there are things, some that I cannot even, try. The one I now tried in Nigeria.
You went and tried it outside. You had hypertension.
I was screaming.
And you now came back here.
They now said that because I opened my eyes. That I was not supposed. I mean, because I closed my eyes. I don't know. Maybe.
When you close your eye, you are imagining things.
Stop.
So the thing is, this rides, especially the ones outside the country, they'll tell you not to eat before you go on the ride.
You can throw up.
Because you can throw up.
That's
and
right.
it can fall on anybody's face.
Yes.
So the first thing they ask you is, hope you've not eaten. If you want to go on the ride, don't eat. And they have different rules and regulations.
Somebody even came down and blood was coming out.
There was one girl that was crying and holding her boyfriend and never again. Guy, but it's fun.
I don't know whether I want to try, and there are some that I cannot even go near because there are different types.
Bungee jump.
There is one up, it's
I'm
now
not
turn.
trying anything in this country.
So it's on my list, but the fear say made the rope no go cut.
No, so the thing is that, and I went to do my research. They've had incident that they had, few times that there was a serious accident that people died. But, in between having, so I think that is about the organization managing the...
Okay.
And that's it with our daily top 5. We'll be back after this break, so stick around.